Hi, I'm Greg Gillespie. I had my tongue clipped at Leilani's Wellness Center here in Mission Valley in San Diego. I'm 57 years old and I was unaware that I was tongue tied until a few weeks ago when I was talking with Leilani. And I asked her, well, what are the symptoms of being tongue tied? And she said that it could be a cause for snoring, it could be a cause for teeth grinding, it could be a cause for feeling um, tension or stress in the shoulders. It could affect your posture. And as Leilani was going down the list naming these things, I thought, I've got that check in the block, I've got that check in the block. So I asked her, well, could you tell if I'm tongue tied or not? And she had me do some exercises with my tongue, and she determined right then and there that I was tongue tied. So I decided to have my tongue clipped. Now, in the past, about 14 years ago, I went through a procedure, an oral surgery procedure called a UPPP. And in part of that procedure, the surgeon removed my uvula, my tonsils, and my adenoids. And the purpose of that was to make me stop snoring. And after I had that procedure done, it did not affect my snoring at all. So then I had to go on a CPAP machine, which for me was horrible. I couldn't sleep with a CPAP machine. So I started using a mouth guard, which helped a little bit with my snoring. So when Leilani mentioned that being tongue tied could be a cause for snoring, I immediately thought, hey, maybe I should do this. So I had the tongue tied clip procedure done here, and I had it done 11 days ago. The procedure took about 20 to 25 minutes, and it was pretty much painless. When you sit down, they put a numbing cream underneath of your tongue, and they let that sit for about 5 minutes. And after that, then they take a needle and they poke under your tongue to completely deaden the nerves. And I couldn't even feel the needle going under my tongue. So 5 minutes after they put the numbing agent in with the needle, then you lay down and they clip your tongue. And once they've clipped your tongue, then they suture it back up. And that was done on Friday afternoon, 11 days ago. When I got up off of the table, I immediately could tell that I could move my tongue much farther back into my palate. I could actually touch where my uvula used to be, and I could stick my tongue out of my mouth quite a bit farther than I could before. And my tongue was still numb because I had just had the procedure done. But when I stood up, the first thing that I really noticed was the tension in my shoulders was gone. And I didn't really notice that I had had tension there before, but once I stood up, it was immediately noticeable to me that my posture had changed. And then Saturday and Sunday, I had a little bit of soreness under the tongue. And by Monday, I was doing the tongue exercises that they gave me to do. And by Wednesday, which would have been 5 days after the surgery, I had no pain at all. And the sutures were already starting to self-absorb, so I didn't even have the stitches under my tongue anymore at that point in time. So I am now 11 days after the surgery. I have no pain whatsoever. And my wife, who used to complain about my snoring, the last several nights when she woke up in the morning, I would ask her, hey, did I snore last night? And she said, I don't know, because I slept all the way through the night, which to me is indicative that I'm not snoring, or at least not nearly as bad as I was before. So for anybody that thinks you're tongue tied, I would say get yourself checked out. And if you are, I would highly recommend you get your tongue clipped. It's just pain for a few days, and the pain is not that bad at all. And after that, your posture gets better. And in my case, I'm not grinding my teeth or snoring. So it's a good deal.